Today we're going to be checking out what to expect for the Google Pixel 8 Pro. So let's get into it. Okay, so the expected announcement is October 4th, 2023. That is pretty soon, in about a week from when this is being filmed, which is September 25th. And it will most likely be released later that same month. So for the build, we will most likely have Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front and Gorilla Glass Victus on the back. So the front will actually be stronger than the back. And then we have IP68, 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. For special feature. The screen is 6.7 inches, which is like average size, like little above average size in 2023. The PPI density will be 1 higher than the previous Google Pixel 7 Pro. In case you don't know, PPI stands for pixels per inch. It has an always-on display. It will ship with Android 14, which will be interesting since it hasn't launched yet. Only a few phones actually have the ability to have Android 14 beta. It'll have a Google Tensor G3 chip, which a few years ago Google started making its own chips. So this will be the 3rd generation of the Google Tensor chip, which I'm pretty excited. Then you can look at the CPU and GPU right there. It won't have a card slot, it's kind of obvious. It will have a maximum of 512 gigabytes of storage, which is nothing compared to Apple's 1 terabyte of storage. But it will have 12 gigabytes of RAM to make up for that less storage, which Apple only has 8 gigabytes, so the main camera, it's a triple camera. It has 50 megapixel wide camera, 48 megapixel telephoto, and then, wait, am I saying that correctly? A 64 megapixel ultra wide camera. In the Google Pixel 7 Pro, they only had a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. Now they have 64. What the? I mean, you may think, oh, that's nothing compared to Samsung's main sensor being 200 megapixels on their latest phone. And we're like, I mean, this is Google, in case you didn't know. Yeah. And fun fact, the reason why this can run Android 14 is because Google actually owns Android. So, yeah. The selfie camera, oh wait, I skipped it. It has dual LED flash and auto HDR, which is pretty good, although Apple phones have had auto HDR for my old iPhone 5S, I think that had auto HDR. And now my current phone has auto, yeah, they've had it for a while. The front camera has panorama, pretty good. The back camera can do 4K and 60 FPS and 1080p and 240 FPS, which is not as good as Apple, but still pretty good. And then the front camera can still do the same 4K at 60 FPS, but only 1080p at 60 FPS. So, and 10.4 megapixel front camera compared to Apple's 12. No headphone jack. It has 5.3 Bluetooth, which is pretty fast. And it has USB-C 3.2, which Apple's flagship phone, the Pro, well, all of their iPhone 15s, in case you didn't know, just switched to Lightning, or not Lightning, it switched from Lightning to USB-C. So, I do think they're going to start being USB-C from now on with as much devices as they can. But rumor has it in a few years, Apple will just have no port at all. So it has a fingerprint under display. It's pretty good, I think. A 4950 milliamp power battery. That's pretty good. 27 watt wired and 23 watt wireless, and has reverse wireless. So yeah, this is the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Hope you enjoyed this video. In case you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. Bet you can't do it before I reach 1, 3, 2, 1. Oh, if you did it within that time, you mean something. And hope you like this video. Until the next video, Tech Now Later. Peace.